Hey guys, welcome back. Small Louisiana Homestead here again. And today it's May. So guess what? We got another little garden tour, guys. Got a lot growing. A lot and a little bit of harvesting going on. I got some more bell peppers, the Autry variety to pick today. And got a lot of tomatoes on the vines. The Jedi hot peppers. I got some more of that to pick. I've been picking tons of strawberries. It looks like that's starting to slow down. And been getting a little bit of rain. Got about a half inch or so since yesterday, and more to come for the weekend. So that's helping out boost those plants. You know, plants are going crazy right now, guys. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. Show you what we got going on here. All right, y'all. Here's our little herb garden right here. See, it's doing pretty good. This little sweet basil, I think it's the sweet basil, but I did plant sweet basil. Let's see where it's at. That's coriander, rosemary. There it is. There's the sweet basil coming up right here. There's some thyme I've been using and cooking. Very good. So that's doing pretty well. And here's our fig plants, fig trees. Got the Chicago and the Olympia right here. Olympia, Chicago. And there's some more of my, the ones that are propagated. Brown turkey, doing pretty well. See that sheen on the leaf right there? That's that Lost Coast solution that I've been spraying. See a little wasp right there. Kind of hanging out. Guess he was looking at my finger right there. It might come stung me. This is all the little few things I got potted right here. This is a little black beauty. This one's kind of small, pepper, black beauty pepper. I have some more in the back. I'm gonna show you in one of my newer bigger beds. We got a couple that are a little bit bigger than that. These are the potatoes. The I think it's the Yukon Gold potatoes I bought in the store, and then they started chitting on me, so that's what these two are. Those are starting, the plants are starting to die back, if you can see, which means that we'll be picking pretty soon on that and seeing what we got. This tomato plant, I think it's one of the of course I didn't tag it, one of the Mountain Princess or the Celebrity. It's either one of those, but you can see how much this plant had trouble. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if it was the blight that it caught. It did have a few, you can see here, there's lines in there. That's that leaf miner. I don't believe it was a leaf miner, but I think it caught a little disease on it. But it's been holding on. We might get a few tomatoes off of it. Look at that, guys. The stink bugs are starting. I found 3 already. That's that leaf-footed stink bugs. I'm gonna be coming to take care of him there in a few minutes. He ain't going nowhere. He's waiting to start feeding, so we're gonna eradicate him in a few there. And some more bell peppers. It's another black beauty. These are the ones. These plants I put in the pots, guys, have not been doing well. Not sure why. Everything else is doing great. That's in my raised beds, but these plants, they have struggled, you know, since I've transplanted them in here. And here's our lime tree, container lime tree. You can see we got some little limes coming on. Not sure if they're gonna make. This is gonna be its first year that I planted them. So now Grand Nan is doing really good, getting some good growth on it, guys. Beautiful plant. May not have any bananas, but at least we'll have a nice, good established plant, you know, coming. And then the little lemon tree that I was having little doubts about. You see how we got some new growth. Brand new leaves right here. So it's very slow. They got a few lemons on it, but I'm not expecting anything off of it this year or even next. But we'll see how it goes, I guess. As long as it survives. There's a turmeric coming up. This is where I had the sweet peas at, that I had really bad powdery mildew on them, and I've seen other people, they had some struggling with that also this year, early this year, as a matter of fact. But that's all done, so now I'm just letting the turmeric come up. And here in the greenhouse, still coming along. Cherry tomatoes are growing out of the center of the roof, guys. Trying to get outside. Oh man, it's just crazy, these things in here. They're going crazy. But I do have tomatoes on them. Not as much as I would like to see on a plant this big, but that cherry tomato is like the vine, whether they're indeterminate or determinate. And you know, they just, that's how they are. These are the Mountain Princess or the Celebrity. Once again, I didn't mark nothing in here. This was just kind of an overflow in here, and I wanted to test, you know, test a little theory out, I guess, of how much better the plants will do in here versus outside. And these are some peppers and some see the bell peppers on this one. I'm doing all right. And the Jedi Hots right there. I did have an aphid infestation in here, and I've been spraying that Lost Coast stuff. You can see how it's drying, killing some of them. At the same time, you can still see a few more in here that are still alive, guys. Aphids have been bad in this greenhouse. Okay, look at that. It's full of them right there. Once again, and they're gonna eat at that plant. Eat at that plant if I don't deal with it until it looks like this one. See how tore up this top of this plant is? As the aphids did that. And they you know, look at that. They still all over here. I haven't sprayed it since last weekend, so I have to do another spraying. I don't have anything on anything outside when it comes to the aphids, guys. Thank God. So, all right, let's move on. And here are the Yukon Gold potato seeds that I saved. These got still a little ways to go before they're ready. You can see a little bit of dieback down in there, not much, so we still got a little while for that. And here are the Max Pack cucumbers. They're starting to climb now, doing really good. No signs of any bug pressure on them, except for maybe a few leaf miners. If you can see right here on this leaf, no powdery mildew problems, and I have been spraying everything with that Lost Coast solution. That I'm gonna put a picture up here if I don't forget to show you what the bottle looks like. You get it on Amazon, and I did link it to one of my other videos. I can't remember which one it is, but I do mention it in one or two more videos because I am testing it out. I want to see how it works. You can see well, I got an eggplant back here, another one right here, and the onions, the ones that I tried saving a few, looks like they're gonna have a little bit to pick on. That came back from that blizzard that we had. I lost a lot on that, but we'll see. In this bag, guys, I have some potato seed that I did save. They didn't come up yet. If they come up, I think it's the fingerlings. I had a few left, so if they don't come up, no big deal. We should have plenty of potatoes coming with everything else that I got going on. These are the green beans. They're not doing too well. They're struggling in this new bed, along with the peppers. The soil wasn't quite, you know, where I wanted it at, but I got to keep working on it, keep amending it, and it'll get better over time. But we do have some little black bell peppers, black beauties on them. This variety may not do too good down here. I wanted to try them out. You see this one's got quite a good bit on there. Pretty little peppers. So we'll just keep moving on. I fertilize everything. You can see some granular fertilizer, waiting for the rains to come. We should be getting some more rain, so we'll let that get rained in. And these are the Purple Viking potatoes. These are starting to have a little bit of dieback, not much, but it's still gonna be a little while for these. They made a few flowers during the week. Got a few more little flowers wanting to come, so can't wait to pick these, guys. I ain't never planted this variety, so that's gonna be interesting. And here are our purple hull pink eyes peas. So I got everything fertilized in, getting ready to, waiting on that rain, like I said. Here's our watermelon. starting to run. So for long, all that, the yard and all that's gonna be full of it. Try to keep it out from going in that field in the back. So try to keep everything on the ground cover here. You can see we got some little baby watermelons. If you can see that. Let me see. Let me get this one. Let's see it right there. Yeah, some little baby watermelons. Doing pretty good. I haven't planted watermelon in years, so hopefully it works out. And there's some more red potatoes, I think. Those are going to be getting ready to pick that pretty soon too. I'm gonna let them plants die all the way back. And another bed of purple whole peas. They're doing great. We got a couple missed spots. Like right here, this one having trouble coming up. You can see how it looks. Don't look too great, but my first time planting all that, so we'll see how that's going to turn out. Hopefully we'll succeed. And here are our grapes, guys. Our purple seedless grapes. And this new trellis I had built, I did a post on it. They're doing okay. We got a couple little spots going on here. I don't know exactly what it is. I did spray it with that Lost Coast stuff. I don't know if it's good for that or what. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it and kind of do some research of what that could be. But it is I'm gonna keep tying it up, letting it crawl, make its vines, main vines. Other than that, it's everything's going good. Got a little daisy right here making some new flowers. Got our little Miss Figgy doing pretty good. Getting a little bit of new growth on it. Can't wait for that one to get going. And there is our brown turkey that got mutilated for the blizzard. See, in one of my other last videos, I had to cut it all back. Man, this thing was probably about right here, at least 10 feet, and it killed it all the way back to about 6 inches from the ground, or a foot, or 8 inches. It was something like that. But anyway, it's coming back beautifully. It'll hopefully we'll make it. Got our blueberries, guys. I'm gonna make a few. It looks like a little handful. You can see right here. And the other one's still trying to come back. It's struggling. I don't know what's going on with it, but nothing else in this bed except for these lemon cucumbers. I'm trying those out for the first time. And right here, guys, is our butternut squash. You can see it's starting to trail out now. Starting to crawl. It's gonna be all over right here, guys, all over. And it's gonna root into the ground itself. I explained that in one of my other videos. I guess when I planted it, I think. And if you can see here, I wanted to show you this. You see this white root right here? That when it gets in the ground, that's what's gonna root in the ground, and it's gonna help feed this vine and help feed the butternut squash. So we're gonna get some nice big squash off of that. I planted it 2 years ago, and I did exceptionally well with it, and didn't have really no problems with the vine borer. I've seen a few eggs and one on them, but the plant actually survived the attack because it stayed living from that root, like I showed you, root in the ground. So that helped fight off the strain from that vine borer bug. So that's what's good about these. Plus they're more resistant, to that vine borer. So, and it's a winter squash. It's like a pumpkin. It's not a summer squash. Summer squashes have a lot more trouble with dealing with those vine borers. And this is the sweet potato, regular sweet potato Beauregard, I think, that I had made the slip from. They're starting to get going, get caught up. Now this strawberry patch is starting to slow down. Got a few more to pick. It's starting to come to an ending here. I can't remember if these are June bearing or ever bearing, but they may make only one crop or two crops. We'll have to see. And we got some more peppers, hot pepper Jedis. My beautiful marigolds, the giant marigolds. This is a little pot, a little flowery spring mix that I planted. Giant zinnias. These are beautiful, guys. Beautiful zinnias. These are the tomatoes. This is the, you can see how they crawling way up there. I had to put some string to hold them up, y'all. Some black cherry tomatoes. These are the Mountain Princess. See, a couple of nice clusters right here. And I got some Celebrity in the back here. Got 2 and 2. So, doing pretty good. This one right here, poor thing, it was vining up. It was going into the other plants, and I tried separating it, and I broke all kind of vines. You can see right here. Now, yeah, just not good, but hey, I didn't realize that how much these things were gonna wanna, you know, get as high as they are. So, not to mention, I've been working a lot this past week, and I haven't had any time to get out here to deal with this. So I'm trying to get caught up. So it'll be all right. And some more of my look at this, guys. Marigolds. They just beautiful. Last year I did the yellow ones. I wanted the orange ones this year, and they are just crazy beautiful. Now, a little bed of green beans right here that's making flowers. Got a couple little baby beans on there. You can see them right here. So those will be coming. More zinnias, and these are the purple Majesty, Purple Majesty sweet potatoes. They're starting to get going. And here are the Archery bell peppers. I want you to check these peppers out, guys. Look at that. Look how humongous these peppers are. Look at this. These are bigger than, they got a variety of bell pepper out there. They call them a giant. I don't know the exact name, but it's supposed to be a giant bell pepper. I did not make peppers this big with that variety. And this variety says nothing about having a giant bell pepper. Look at this, guys. Look how big this is. Look at it. It's humongous, these peppers. And I picked a few over a week ago. Got to come get these, I'm assuming. I might want to leave them a little longer, see how much bigger they can get. Look at that. These things are humongous, y'all. It's a good variety. It's doing really well. This ain't got a whole lot going on. I got a little one right there. So yeah, these things are doing great, y'all. A good variety. If y'all ain't tried them, y'all try them out. Here we go with our blackberries. You can see, got some blackberries. First time, y'all. I planted this thing last year, and it went through the winter, and here we are. Everything's coming back very nicely, beautifully. There's some more flowers. Might not make a whole lot, but look how pretty this flower is, y'all. Kind of pink. The other ones were white. This one's pink. That's crazy. So, let me get a little handful to try out. Here's our field corn coming up. They're getting really big. Got a little grass to finish cleaning out in there. I pulled a little bit, but was getting a little tired there. Like I said, I'm trying to catch up on everything here because I couldn't do much during the week except maybe come pick a few strawberries and stuff. That's all I really did. And said a few prayers that everything would be okay till I could get to it. But we might not make a whole lot. I haven't planted this before. I usually do sweet corn, but I wanted to try the field corn and see how that turns out. And we have some chickens, of course. They're doing pretty good. Big mouth. And these are the Japanese purple eggplants. I planted eggplants right here last year by this chicken coop. Man, these plants were humongous, y'all. I mean, I guess it was the roots got into that coop and man, it was taking up all that chicken compost. And whew, man, I had some beautiful eggplants and plants. you know, the fruit and the plants were huge, but it was the big round, I think it was I can't remember, it was the purple one, what the name was. But anyway, these should be the long little skinny ones, so I want to try those out. So everything's doing well, y'all. And here's our peanuts. Check out the flowers on these things, y'all. Look how pretty that is. And it's just full of them in here. The first time I planted this, and these are crazy, look beautiful little orange flowers. I'm new to the peanut game, so we'll see how that's going to turn out. Now here's our little bed of Roma's tomato. Got some nice little clusters in there. If I can get to it to show y'all. Yeah, these things are awesome. But once again, I failed to realize how heavy these determinate varieties were going to get. And I decided not to cut back as much. I only did at the bottom, like I showed you on one of my other little quick tips, to get some good airflow in there and just fight disease off. So I put some strings up here to kind of help hold them up. I also ordered some little tomato clips. I'm gonna probably be going with this type of trellis next year. I'm not gonna buy any of those cages because they're expensive and they just get all bent up and everything. I'm thinking about just going with it, you know, stringing everything up on this frame and then tomato clipping them. So I want to try that next year. Look at this. It's full of tomatoes, y'all. Beautiful. Another little onion I left right there. And these are the Jedi hot peppers. I got some more of these to come pick. These will get, I've been picking them about 3 inches long. They'll get up to 5. So those, I might just go ahead and pick those. Add them to my other ones, so hopefully get some homemade salsa going. These are patty pan and yellow crooked neck. I kind of had problems with getting them to come up. That one I forgot I had planted it, and they came up many weeks later. So I don't know what was going on with that. These two I didn't replant, and that was the second time, and they just all of a sudden came up. So I kind of got them. And they kind of scattered all over, but I'm gonna let them roll and see how it goes. And these are some more, another bed of the orchard bell peppers, guys. Look at that. Things are big, man. These are some nice peppers. I'm really impressed with them. Now, as you can see right here, speaking of bugs, you can see holes in there. You see holes in your pepper plants, or even the tomato plants. Look at this. And you see it right here. Armyworm. They've been eating that. They'll be at the bottom, guys. Even spraying that stuff that I've been spraying, which helped. Been doing pretty good. And I got a few aphids right here. Hopefully you can see. I got a glare on my screen. I can't see, but I got a couple aphids. Just rub them off because it ain't too bad. But I'm gonna get ready to come spray again. I'm gonna see what the rain's gonna do. Got a little bug pressure. That's what I'm saying, guys. Get in early as you can for your spring and summer garden, guys, because the sooner you get in, the sooner you can get out, and you can beat this bug pressure. You can see it's just starting to get really, it ain't bad, but it's coming. So I want to get in here, and you know, that way it's less fighting I have to do with bugs and disease and all of that. But this has not been too bad. It hasn't been bad. A couple of stink bugs and, you know, armyworms and aphids. And the garlic's still going. And we'll once that all totally dies back, then I'll show y'all me getting that picked up. And we're gonna save some of that for seed. We're gonna plant again, you know, at the end of this year and around August. And these are some of the other onions that are not doing well in this container. They're the same ones that over there I showed you about the cucumbers, and they're not doing too great. So, oh well, we'll see. Well, guys, thank y'all so much once again for joining me. I just want to give y'all a little look around and since it's May, it's been a while since I did a little tour. Last tour I did, everything was kind of small and not really producing, but not even 3-4 weeks later, guys, I think it's been 3 weeks, and things are really going good. We'll see with the bug thing, but it's like it's picking up a little bit, but I'm gonna try to stay on top of it. If anything, you know, drastic happens, like a real infestation or something, I'll definitely update y'all on it and show y'all what I do about it and whatnot. So thank you to all my new subscribers out there. Thank you to everyone watching. It means a lot to me. Y'all watching my videos and liking and sharing and all that, and I hope I am a big help to all of y'all out there. The you know, the new coming gardeners out there that's coming up, the younger generation and the old generation. Hopefully I'm showing y'all some things that you know, y'all didn't know and y'all learning and whatnot. So other than that, guys, thank y'all so much. Y'all take care. God bless. I will see y'all on the next one. Have a great day.